The worst tenant I ever had was a Section 8 tenant.
Took me 1 year to evict this woman. Let's see. Oh my God. Look at how she leaves this apartment.
All right, folks, we had an eviction. I'm going to do a walkthrough.
We got an eviction schedule here for today. Hey, hold this hold.
Wait a minute, we haven't been to court yet.
Okay. Well, have you talked to the court?
Well, guys. Here we go. Welcome to the channel, guys. If it is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, like this video. It really does help the channel. Guys, here we go. Back with another Section 8 video.
The worst tenant I ever had was a Section 8 tenant. And this is no slight to people on Section 8 at all. There's some beautiful people on Section 8. I've had great Section 8 tenants. But this one particular tenant was a real piece of work. So what she would do was every time it was her time of the month when the rent is due, she only had to pay a measly something like $300 a month. And of course, Section 8 paid the rest. But what she would do is always say, oh, something's wrong with my ceiling. And then she showed me pictures with a leak from her ceiling. She did this for a whole year. Every time it was time for her to pay her rent, she would create some type of hazard so that I have to fix it. Because how Section 8 works is if there's something that needs to be repaired, Section 8 won't pay the landlord until they fix it. So she played that game. Not only that, what she did was when I hired some contractors to fix what she said was mold in her closet, she started an affair with the contractor.
Whoopsie daisy! Are you guys listening to this? This lady is what they call a professional Section 8 tenant.
And she ran her mouth to one of the other tenants and they told me, hey, look, Mitch, she's planning to get that contractor to lie and say that you had asbestos, whatever, all this stuff in there so that she could get a suit against you. But turns out the guy just hit it in quick. He got paid by me and he got some from her. So anyway, Another thing she did when all else failed, right? Because I went to court, finally, I got Section 8 to move on her. She called me 4 in the morning saying, hey, I'm lonely. Why don't you come over here and let's work this thing out. That was the last resort that she did. God, I thank God every day I got that woman out. And there was one time in the dead of winter when she was saying she had no money, but then she went on Facebook Live to show off her fur coat she just got. But meanwhile, she didn't want to pay her measly $300 a month to me. So anyway, that's it. As a landlord, sometimes I like to share my stories. I think that they're funny and interesting for those that want to get into this life, landlord life, or want to get into Section 8 housing, renting the Section 8's tenants, transitional housing, whatever.
Guys, this is an eye-opening story for you landlords out there. Watching this video, you are going to decide, you are going to make your decision if you are going to rent to Section 8 individuals. This story is kind of crazy. This lady, she was trying to avoid to pay the $300 that she have to pay at all costs, even though paying with meat, if you know what I mean. Paying with meat. This is crazy, guys.
Took me 1 year to evict this woman. Let's see. Oh my God.
1 year.
Look at how she leaves this apartment.
1 year. Look at this.
Whoever says investing in real estate is passive income needs to come down here and look at this apartment. 1 year of not collecting any rent in this apartment. This is a 3-bedroom apartment. And then this is how she leaves me after not paying rent for 1 whole year. This is absolutely insane. I feel like crying right now.
Me too.
This is crazy. 1 year to get her out. Oh my God. Who lives like this? Before you become a landlord, anyone who thinks being a landlord is easy, anyone who thinks investing in real estate is passive income, come and look at this.
Guys, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. You find hundreds and hundreds of videos about eviction like this.
And we did a background check on this where this woman checked out. How are you going to understand people live like this? How do you know somebody is going to live like this? You never know. Oh my God, this is terrible.
It's
I feel like crying. This is so bad. This apartment needs a full rehab. Look at this stove. Oh my God.
damn.
This is insane. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I don't even feel safe in here. I feel like there might be bed bugs in these rugs.
This guy, he's worried about bed bugs. This is just nasty, guys. It took him a whole year to evict this lady. Just imagine rent being, let's say, $2,000. For the whole year, that's $24,000 that this landlord lost.
Oh boy.
If you want to become a landlord, you need to be prepared for a situation like this one.
All right, folks, we have an eviction. We're going to do a walkthrough. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit. The lady had a 2-month notice on her eviction. And she completely trashed our place. Completely.
Look at that.
She literally did not start moving out until 9 p.m. last night, and she had to be out at midnight. They have ruined the carpet, so the entire carpet has to be removed.
Guys, look at the situation. This lady, she knew that she was going to get evicted. They gave her 2 months notice, and she waited for the last minute to start packing her stuff.
The smell in here is absolutely disgusting. This is a brand new washer and dryer that was put in by us last March.
They used to be
Not
brand
sure
new.
if it still works. As you can see, the carpet is just disgusting.
Nasty.
This is the kitchen. Just left stuff everywhere. And there were 4 adults living here. Look at that. That didn't just happen overnight. That was not an overnight thing. We're not sure where the adults slept because there was only 1 bed in the place, and it was in this room. This is supposed to be the master bath. They broke one of the toilets, and we have to replace it. That's the walk-in closet. Like I said, the smell in here is just absolutely terrible. All of the blinds are going to be replaced. They left their couches. I mean, were people sleeping on this?
Probably.
I don't get it. With the cleanup, we have to call Junk Be Gone. So with the cleanup from all of this junk, and then the actual, we're having to hire professional cleaners to come in and clean the whole entire place, and then replacing of the floor and the toilet. And then the paint, we're looking at about 10 grand. Look, I mean, like, who lives like this?
Guys, I always ask myself the same question. How can people live in a situation like this? How can you live in a filthy environment? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And look at this landlord situation. They're gonna have to spend, like she said, around $10,000.
Not gonna lie, it's gonna be bad.
To be able to fix up this apartment and rent it to somebody else. Not counting the 2 months that she lost already in revenue in rent.
How's it going? We got an eviction schedule here for today. Hey, hold this
Wait a
hold.
minute, we haven't been to court yet.
Okay. Well, have you talked to the court?
No, they said, I went down to court on the 7th, and they said that due to the scheduling, they have to reschedule the appointment and mail me a letter on the next court date.
And they didn't mail you a letter?
No, sir.
Yeah, I went to court. There's a judgment that's been served.
No, sir.
Hold on. Let me.
Guys, here we have the same situation as always. This gentleman, he's renting a $500,000 house. According to this, he owes $29,000.
Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
$29,000. And like always, they act so surprised when they are getting evicted.
Deal with this now. Okay, now. Let's see. Now, who are you? Okay. Okay. Now, the way this works, let me show you the writ.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a copy of the writ.
All right.
Okay, this is issued from the court,
Okay.
writ of possession, FED, on General Sessions Court. Judgment was given April 18th, 2020.
Can I get my papers?
Okay, well done. It ain't no papers to me because I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Now, you want to get some papers and call the court, General Sessions, you can explain it to them. I understand where you're coming from because a lot of people saying they're not getting the reset letters. I don't know if you're getting them or not, but I don't have any discretion. All I do is evictions.
Well, wait a minute,
So-
but, I mean, you mean you're gonna try to evict us now?
You're already evicted. Once I'm here,
Well, I've not even been aware of any eviction.
Look at him. Look at him. He's just worried about paperwork. And then he said, are you going to evict us now? No, we're going to come next year.
well, that's why you need to talk to them. You need to be on the phone to them right now, trying to
Okay.
find out
Yeah.
what happened. But
Okay.
it's not to do with me.
Okay.
Now, how many people in the house?
And me and my wife and grandkids.
His excuse that he was not aware of any eviction. Can you believe this? Once you stop paying your rent, you know eviction is coming. You know it.
Grandkids?
Yeah.
Any weapons, anything like that?
Come on in. Emily, they said that we've been evicted. We never got a letter from the court.
We never got anything.
Okay.
My
Well,
husband went to court.
Well, he's gonna give me a minute to call the court, right?
well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna start taking pictures,
Okay.
and once I get all my pictures taken,
I just feel sorry for the little girl. She doesn't know what's going on. That this guy's wife also, she's acting surprised. What do you expect? You are not paying your rent. You're not paying your bills.
then I'm gonna bring the crew in. We're gonna start setting it out.
Oh my
That's
God.
how it works.
We didn't get
No.
anything.
Look at her. She's so surprised.
He went to court.
I went to court on
They said we would get
March the
something.
22nd, and they
Yes,
said that due to the cases, we are backlogged, and we're gonna reschedule the court date and
I
send you another
understand
letter.
completely what you're saying. And if I was in your situation, what I would be doing right now, since you believe it's a misunderstanding
Boy,
with the
sure
court,
it is. I'm not lying to you.
I would get right on the phone. I gave you the document.
Okay.
You get on the phone and you find out what's going on.
Okay. Is
Who do we call?
Well, I better get to court with that number there.
Um,
Let me get my phone.
Gosh.
I can give you a number.
We would never have. They
Hold on,
said,
let me get that.
we just kept
Once
waiting for
this
the
guy
paper to
knock
come.
on
They
your
said,
door,
because my
that's
husband
it.
went to court. I mean, we
Right.
have all that documentation.
Right. I understand that. But what I'm trying to make sure that you understand is that I don't have any discretion on that part. That's something you're going to have to take up with the court. So you do understand that this is coming from the court. It's not coming from me.
Well, I wonder why we didn't get the thing that we were supposed to get.
And that I can't tell you. I can't tell you that.
Oh, we can't. We have no. We can't.
Now,
In the street.
now what you're gonna have to work on two things now. You're gonna have to try to work on maybe trying to stop it if you can stop it. But you also need to consider that we're gonna come in and start moving things. So you need to go ahead and start getting some of your personal stuff together. Your car keys, your cell phones, your money, that kind of stuff. You wanna get that squirreled away before the crew comes in.
Well, when a crew comes in and moves our stuff out
She's
of
in
here.
shock.
Ma'am, you know what eviction is.
No,
Now,
ma'am, no, sir.
you might not agree with it, but you do know what
Well, I've never been
you've
evicted
heard of.
before.
Well, you may not have been evicted, but you know what eviction is.
Well, I've never seen it.
Okay, well, that's what I'm
Well,
trying to
it's
explain
calm
to you, man. We're gonna come in, we're gonna start setting this stuff out. That's what it is.
Well, the entire house is full.
Right, I see that.
I mean, because needless to say, we were told we had a court.
Hold on, baby. He's gonna give us a few minutes. Let me call the court.
So what? Have y'all made payments?
He's gonna give me just a minute to let me call the court.
Okay. So have y'all made payments in between going to court, or?
No, that's what he was working on with all that. I mean,
Guys, this is a sad story. Once this guy show up at your house, there's nothing you can do about it. Let me just read a few comments from this video. Don't pay rent for a year and you surprised there is an eviction. Why the heck do people act surprised when they know they haven't been paying rent? That's what I say all the time. Why are you acting so surprised? You haven't paid rent for a year, for the whole year. And when you get a knock on your door and they tell you you are going to get evicted, you act so surprised.
Well, duh.
You knew it was coming, and then you're just arguing that you didn't get anything from the courts. That's no excuse. Guys, like I always said, you guys need to prioritize your life. You need to pay your rent first. Always pay your rent first, and then worry about the rest later. Your rent is the first bill that you're supposed to pay. You don't want to end up in a situation like this, that they're going to throw all your belongings literally in front of your house, and they're gonna put it on the side of the road. So guys, if you love content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, let's get this video to 1,000 likes at least. For all of you guys supporting my channel from day one, I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for watching, and see you guys on the next video.